The 10 Indian Commandments. Treat the earth and all that dwell thereon with respect. Remain close to the Great Spirit. Show great respect for your fellow beings. Work together for the benefit of all mankind. Give assistance and kindness wherever needed. Do what you know to be right. Look after the well-being of mind and body. Dedicate a share of your efforts to the greater good. Be truthful and honest at all times. Take full responsibility for your actions. The choices we make and the chances we take determine our destiny. Win by default, independent presidential candidate in '08, the Indian Way, Greg of Florida. These are some of the topics that I support, to name a few. The Gregorian calendar. Fighting terrorism since 1492. You do the math. 516 plus years. I told you I'd be back, and here I am. My name's Greg DeFault, and I want to be your next President of the United States. I feel I can fix the many problems that face our country and put it back on course. I suggest you vote for either of my opponents if you want to stay poor, since all they really do is just pencil whip you with crazy new laws and taxes. If you want change and an optimistic future, vote for me with the vision of my future for you. Being a Native American Indian enrollee, our people have been fighting terrorism since 1492. In a nutshell, our government. I strongly support the Constitution, but not the leaders. All you have to do is just look around the world today just to see what is going on. When foreign occupation, corruption, conflict of interest, and treason, no less, during the time of war is done and nothing is done about it, is bullshit. I believe bad things happen when good people do nothing, so here I go. I have pledged my allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, if elected, I will make sure there is justice for all, because somehow it excludes certain politicians and others. Well, my friend, the buck stops here. Say goodbye to the hypocrisy. Call me crazy. Yes, I am, but I'm not lazy. Who is crazier, me for saying the truth, or you for doing nothing about it and just complain? Well, anyway, I have a joke for you today. Bush and Osama are in a pool hall. Bush asked Osama what his favorite shot on the pool table is. Osama says a 9/11 combo. Bush says Iraq. Looking at all the jobs lost in this country due to layoffs and outsourcing is just staggering. I would like to show you my hobby of 10 years, but first, let me explain it to you. It is topiary, or as I like to call it, utopiary, which means heaven or paradise. Well, anyway, this is a low-tech field in which you use a welder to bend metal, and make frames or symbols of designs of animals to make lawn ornaments. And you can use live plants or artificial greenery. I use artificial Christmas trees. It seems to work best. But then there is no maintenance or water needed. Advantages of this is you can work at home and saves time, money, and gas while you're beautifying the environment. These are some of the major issues of the day. If you can help me, I thank you now. I can't do any of this without you, and you won't be able to do any of this without me if you want change. Legal and financial help will be needed. This is my email address. This is my art and craft of topiary. All I'm trying to do is make it utopiary. These will be made in USA. I will bring some jobs. That is what I offer. Now let's go see my art and you make the decision, because this is a big little world and this little oil can will be cut dramatically. Over here is my spade, heart, club, diamond set. Over here is my Rubik's cubes that spin. We can paint them any color, all made out of nice heavy duty rebar. Here we can take an existing bush and add to it, just like candles on a cake idea. Same with this one, same idea, just to show you examples. Here's a serpent tied around a palm tree. Over here is some set of cactus and a turtle. Over here is a serpent coming out of an oak tree. Over here is a spade, heart, club, diamond mounted to the deck. I call this a deck of cards, and this is my first set for sale at $5,000 or best offer. First set comes with a certificate. Over here is my paradise. These spin, install just by sticking them in the ground, that simple. Over here this one here is my 10-foot dinosaur. This is for the big oil company who's got all the money in the world to spend on this, to invest. Over here is just a heart with an arrow going through it. Over here is my dolphins, my beach dolphins, all lined up. The good kind. And over here is my Loch Ness style serpent to outline pathways, driveways. Over here is my dollar sign hedges. Maybe if I get enough investors, I can start a nice little hedge fund, because there's two things out there that this world is not doing, and that is A, recycling styrofoam, and B, Christmas trees. And since Christmas is only seasonal, I want to make it year-round, and that's my way of making it Christmas year-round, by creating more new jobs and beautify the environment. If you're interested, you can email me now. Greg of Florida, thank you. Please vote for me.